Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone doing? Hope you guys doing pretty good. This is real life. Unexpected, and I'm telling you, this is unexpected. Once again, egg prices are still surging, hitting consumers' wallet. Holy cow, folks. We have eggs that rose 10.4% in February. How can we cook our breakfast if eggs are constantly going up? Where's Donald Trump that he says that he's going to lower groceries, lower the prices on the groceries that we buy? We can't even afford eggs. What can if we can't afford eggs, what else can we afford? Eggs used to be the cheapest thing, almost the cheapest thing at the grocery stores. But eggs went up again. Holy cow. And in Trump's view on the economy and the recession, let's watch this video.
A lot of people said, oh, this is the business president. This is it. He's watching the stock market. He knows all about, he doesn't want the market to go down. And now we've got tariffs and the market has been going down.
Well, not much. I mean, in all fairness.
You said, look, we're going to have a disruption, but we're okay with that. Is that what you meant? The stock market going down was the disruption? What other disruption were you alluding to?
Look, what I have to do is build a strong country. You can't really watch the stock market. If you look at China, they have 100.
What is Trump doing? I just don't. Let's look at this other article right here. Here's this article here. It came out yesterday. As Trump downplays economy fears. This data shows people feeling, oh my God, they're feeling hurt. Trump downplays the fears of the economy. We can't afford eggs, Donald. What are you doing out there? Yeah, they're right here. Monday, stock market plunged once again. Dow Jones fell 2%. NASDAQ lost 4%. Oh my God. Downplays concerns over recessions right here. He's downplaying the recession, but in this video here, he says he can't predict it. He knows exactly what he's doing. He wants to put us in a recession to lower everything, to get his way. The only way for him to get everything that he wants done, the stock market and the economy has to collapse. We have to go in recession for Donald Trump to do what he wants to get done. There's no way of looking at it. And he knows this as well as I know this. The economy and the stock market has to crash. And he knows it. That's why he's doing all through the world. Everybody's getting hit. But he can't make up his mind with our neighbors, the Canadians and our Mexican friends. He's hitting up 25% and 50%, and he's I'm reducing it back to 25%. And then I had tariffs on auto. I'll pull that back into April 2nd, not April 1st, because that's April Fools. He goes April 2nd, then we'll put it back on. He's now making up his mind, and he's driving everybody crazy, even the stock market. And the stock market. And I'll tell you one thing right here. The GDP. We fell. Let's see. JD. Here you go, folks. See, recession. U.S. real GDP grew at an annual rate of 2.3%. But at the end of February, the Atlantic Federal Reserve banks first quarter 2025 dropped to negative 2.4, folks. We were up at 2.3% here, positive, to a negative 2.4%. Here it is, GDP now. Let's see it. Holy cow, look at this, folks. March. 2.5%, almost 3%. It rebounded a little bit, but you can see it's curling back down. It's coming back down. So that's the first quarter, folks. We're negative. One more quarter of negative, we're finally in recession. This will be official. We're in recession. We need 2 negative reports from the GDP to be negative, to be whatever he calls a recession. It's official, a recession. So we're not. So Trump, I don't know what Trump's doing. He's not doing a great job as president, as people would expect him doing. We'll see what else he has to say.
Quarters.
That's true.
And you can't go by that. You have to do what's right. What we're doing is we're building a tremendous foundation for the future. Tremendous foundation. Everything's been taken away. We don't make ships anymore. We don't, you just saw one of the biggest shipbuilders in the world, one of the biggest shipping people in the whole world.
In the Oval Office with you.
In the Oval Office.
Oh, chips. Yeah, he wants to get Taiwan. He wants to get Taiwan to America. He's trying to get them and steal their money so they can start building the chips that we need in America. But everybody knows the Chinese wants to attack Taiwan. So Trump, instead of backing the Taiwanese up on their homeland, back them up with a military force, China doesn't attack them. He's trying to bring their factories over here. And then what happens when they bring the factories over here? They're going to lose their factories to Donald Trump. Donald Trump, this is, it's all a scam. It's all a scam. So they go build their chip factories in the United States, and then eventually the government will take it over, saying, Taiwan, thanks a lot, but we own your company. I can see that company. I can see that coming. I can see it coming from Donald Trump. But I don't know what Donald Trump's doing. The guy looks confused. He's downplaying the concerns of a recession. He says here he can't predict the recession in the video. He's saying, they're saying that he's downplaying it. So who knows what to believe? I just know for the fact the egg prices rose 10.4% in February. Overall, we can't afford eggs. That's it. Eggs became $9, $10. Now they're like $12, $13, $14. I'm going to do next week. Go into a couple of grocery stores. I'm going to film egg prices. See the real life. What's real life egg prices in the stores? And I'm going to be filming that in a couple of stores, and I'll get you videos on the egg prices. What's happening around different areas of town. All right, folks, hit that like button. If you have any questions, leave it in a comment below. And you ladies and gents, have a great day. Appreciate for you guys tuning in.